Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Seasonal Tokens Podcast, where Polar interviews people so you can do more investing and less gambling.
In a bear market, build connections is also something that I would recommend everybody to invest in. Talk with people, and it's less noise because everybody that are here are the people that believe in it or have more skin in the game, are actually successful or are actually doing something. So to go back to what you should do in a bear market, networking, talk with people on Twitter and focus on building up the connections, because in a bull market, everybody are so focused on just making money so that people lose out of building the valuable connections and the network.
Absolutely. Networking is very, very important, no matter if we're talking about Web 2 or Web 3, even though I believe that right now there is good potential to build amazing relationships in the Web 3 world. I have been able to build some great relations in the crypto and NFT world much faster than in the Web 2 world. I don't know what's the reason behind this. Maybe there is a very simple explanation, but it's obvious that there are some people that really want to help in Web3, but also there are a lot of people that want to help you just to make a quick buck. So I believe a person should be able to build skills in order to be able to make the difference between these two. So there is a question that I believe everyone should ask themselves, especially if they are doing crypto investing or NFT investing or things like that. So what do you think, like how a person can do more investing rather than gambling in crypto?
Gambling is something where you are trying to just make money from putting in some money to it. Then there's investments that are a little bit too good to be true. You saw what happened with Luna, because you got 70%. A lot of people would call that investing. If you stake your UST, supposed to be $1, people will call that investing. Why? Because you're taking a lower risk. But the risk was actually super high, and most of them lost 100% because of they were trying to chase 17% in interest in stablecoins. I would say that gambling is if you're trying to get 10x in a token to be happy, or in a crypto to be happy. I think that how you do it as an investment is you, for example, dollar cost average into Bitcoin and Ethereum, or you every month invest in different tokens. But I think investment, how I view it, is that you have external money that is some source of a revenue, either from a job or a side job or from something, and then you reinvest it back into different tokens on a monthly basis. I would say is more investing. And as soon as you jump into these meme coins and follow like the list, like, here are the 10 most promising 10 baggers that will go up 10x in the coming months. As soon as you go into those, it's gambling. If you buy Bitcoin, Ethereum on a monthly basis with funds that you're getting from an external source like a job, then I say that we'd call that more investing.
Okay, yeah, it definitely makes sense. So in that case, if a person is just starting out and he has not much money to invest, but let's say $100, and let's say that this is you, what your investment strategy would be based on your experience?
I would invest that in joining a small NFT community, being very active in the community, trying to get a community manager role in the community, and then focus on education. Because $100 will not really take you anywhere. So I would put it all back into joining some sort of a community and then investing in skills. And skills in the beginning, I would say community management because it's a very basic role. For example, when we hire community managers for our projects or for ourselves, then kind of the only requirement is that you speak and write English well as having huge interest in crypto. So you can start out with on a very basic level and then go into it. And the longer you stay in it, the more you can earn.
Absolutely. So you are suggesting people to actually invest in their skills more than just buying a crypto and wait to become a millionaire after investing $100.
Yeah, or you could also buy some project so that you feel that you're a holder of a project. Maybe an NFT project where the NFT costs just $50, $100, and then join their community and learn from it so that you can use the $100 like as a ticket into a community. I would say is the best, because otherwise you will have to gamble and then you will have to be lucky maybe 2 times or 3 times. Because, okay, so first, let's say you manage to be lucky and you hit a 10x coin. You have 1,000. Okay, you're lucky again. You hit another 10x coin and you're at 10,000. But now when you're here, it's still like, okay, so do you think that you can be lucky again? Probably not. And most likely if you invest that again, you're quite likely to lose 50, 60, 70, 80% because it's very hard to be lucky. So it's hard to get above 10,000 with starting there, and you have to be very, 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 very lucky. And to get to 10,000 earning money from working in crypto is much, much, much easier, as well as lower risk, because you have also gotten the skills of something that is valuable to the market.
I totally agree with you. The thing is that what we see almost everywhere is that people are advising more doing this type of gambling that you just said and investing in themselves or long-term projects that have proven themselves over time. So we have been talking a lot about crypto, NFTs, investing and things like that, but we still know that there are a lot of people that don't believe in crypto and they believe that this is just a trend that will die very soon, even though it's a $1 trillion market and it's growing and things like that. A lot of companies are using it in their everyday systems. But like, what makes you think that the future of crypto is bright?
What makes me the most optimistic is that the amounts of Bitcoin wallets are just going up. The amounts of Bitcoin transactions are being used more. And you can see that even though the price goes down, the usage of the network and of course the mining has gone down a little bit as well. But most of the metrics within the ecosystems are still pointing in a good direction. Right now you see billion-dollar funds investing heavily. You see, I think that was a few months ago, where traditional tech software funds are putting billions and billions into it. Banks, we are starting to see more regulatory clarity in the US. And when you meet people in the crypto community, even in a bear market, they are as optimistic as ever. And yeah, you can see a lot of the price metric is pointing down, but a lot of the usage metrics are pointing upwards, as well as you see a lot of smart money coming into it. And when some of the biggest use cases of Bitcoin, where it's actually needed and where it's growing the fastest, it's in Turkey, hyperinflation, in Venezuela, also hyperinflation, in Argentina, they also have hyperinflation, and these are the places where it's growing the fastest, as well as in a lot of African countries. And you will always see the demand in these places that will eventually drive it upwards. Of course, these are countries with like weaker economies overall, but you see the use cases all over the place. And yeah, that makes me very optimistic.
And it's just going up and up and up. So I'm also very surprised that there are still a lot of smart people that don't believe crypto will be us in the next 10, 20, 50, 100 years, but it's up to them. So it has been a really nice talk so far with you, but I think that we have talked almost about everything that people need to know if they are starting out in the crypto. So where people can find more about your team?
The Twitter and LinkedIn are the places where I'm the most active, and I share the articles I write, the content I write, and a lot of valuable Web3 marketing strategies. So I think either on Twitter, Tim Haldursson, or on LinkedIn, also Tim Haldursson, are the two best options.
Perfect. I'll make sure to include them in the show notes. So if people want to reach to you or to your agency, they can easily find you. So do you have any final words to our listeners?
In the crypto world, I always hear a lot of people, they say like, yeah, it's not going to be anything, it's going down. I think that a lot of people would be very wise investing half a day, let's say 4 hours, downloading a wallet, buying a little bit of Bitcoin, sending it to a family member's wallet, understanding how it works and the possibilities. And I think that could probably be, for a lot of people, the best 4 hours you can ever use. And then overall, people don't have to like Bitcoin. People don't have to like Web3, but they will have to learn how to live with it. And if they want to thrive in the next economy, they will need to learn how to love it.
Amazing. Thank you very much, Tim, for all your answers. You have been an amazing guest. Thank you very much for sharing your wisdom and expertise with our listeners.
Thank you so much. Always happy to talk with other fellow people in the crypto industry.
Thank you very much, everybody. This was all for this episode. If you like what you have heard, make sure to subscribe on your favorite platform. I'm Polar, and I'll talk to you on the next episode. Have a great day. Bye.